What's up, everybody? Welcome to another reading with the Crown Priestess. This is going to be a pick a card, pick a pile, however you want to call it. I wanted to do one that said like whatever came out, but Spirit is insinuating that it should be based on love. So I guess that's proof. That's proof right there. So if you're not interested in a love reading, then this may not be the one for you. If you are, if you have a love interest, whether you're in contact, not in contact, and you want to see what it's hitting for, then stick around. Okay, we're gonna have 3 piles to choose from. I did not set up any cards off rip. I'm gonna freestyle it, but I do have the items that you guys can select from. So pile 1, you're going to be frankincense. Pile 1 is frankincense. Pile 2 is going to be myrrh. And pile 3 is going to be alum stone. Piedra Olumbre. I don't know how to say the other ones in Spanish, so miss me. Okay, pile 1, frankincense. Pile 2, myrrh. Pile 3, alum stone. Pick your piley. Okay, if you need more time, pause the video. And let's get to it. So, pile 1, let's hear your love story. If you chose frankincense, this is your story. Please only take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Ooh. You guys can be feeling the effects of the retrograde, and you can be feeling like somebody is being curt with you, short with you. Maybe you're not in communication with this person at all. It's interesting because I feel like y'all both high-key want to resolve whatever this problem is, but you're being stubborn about it. There's definitely some sort of karmic lesson at play here. It could be a karmic relationship altogether. I feel like every relationship is karmic to some degree. We all have to learn something, no matter what the situation, good or bad. But I feel like it's something that you're wanting to let go. Like it's just becoming too tiresome to fight. You know, like it's like I have other things to focus on. I don't have really time to invest in this or to be chasing waterfalls. Yep, I should have told you how I felt. I feel like this is exactly what I'm picking up on. It's like the both of you are in this energy where you're being very stubborn, very prideful, or you just don't have the time or energy to devote to this situation. You know what I mean? Like it's just requiring entirely too much. Damn, I don't even know where I put that thing. Okay. All right, let's see what else this person is feeling. Regret. You see? Singing shoulda, coulda, wouldas. That's my regret card. Like it, but it's hold on. Let's get some more. I think this person thinks you might be just interested in something else or someone else. Let's get one more. Just one more on these feelings. Yep. I want some alone time with you. Again, you see that? I want some alone time with you. It's what I'm saying. It's like somebody doesn't really have the time to be devout to this. Like I can't, and it's not because they don't want to, it's because they cannot for whatever reason. Okay, I feel like some of you've been around this energy more than once. Like maybe it's been in and out. It's not your first rodeo with this person. And if it is, you've just been in enough situations where you let love get in the way, and I know that's like horrible. I don't even like to put it that way, but that's just kind of what it is. Like, because love should never feel like it's in the way. You know what I mean? It should be, when you're with the right person, I feel like it enhances everything. It should enhance just about every aspect of your life if it's true and it's unconditional and it's devoted. But I feel like in this case, or in cases in your experience, it's gotten in the way. It's like you want, to be all of those things with someone, but it takes away from other aspects of your life, particularly some of you money. Maybe you tend to overly focus on the people that you're with so much that you start to take away from yourself, or other aspects of your life start to dwindle, like your finances, your time with friends or family, or you stop working out. You ever seen that, where people put on like the happy weight? But it's because, like, now that they have this new thing that they want to cater all this time and attention to, they take away from other things that are still really important to them or their life. And it just boils down to like poor time management, I think, more than anything. But it's a mental thing too. Some people are just not great at multitasking, and so it becomes very difficult for them to try to juggle a healthy lifestyle, a healthy relationship, a healthy job, a healthy things. We should be able to do all those things, but the reality is that a lot of people can't. A lot of people cannot handle all those things at once, and maybe you're one of them. Maybe you're one of the people who are just like, listen, I can't put focus on this right now because I have this to worry about, and then if I look at this, then I'm going to forget about this, and then this is going to suffer. Okay, well, let's see what's to happen with you and this person. And I feel like there's this sort of like, there's this like surrender to it, like chucking it, like chucking it to the game, charging it to the game, whatever. But I can see that the both of you are still like looking at each other. Oh, this could be a twin flame for somebody. That would explain the in and out that I saw. I do feel like regardless to whether you're in this person's presence or not, there goes the love, man. They watch you. Sunglasses, twin flames, kisses. Okay, that talks about the unconditional love that I was saying. I feel like you and this person, y'all do care a lot about each other, so much so that when you're involved, you don't really care much about anything else, but that's not a good thing. You guys need to find a healthy balance. Maybe somebody needs to seek counseling, seek therapy, seek spiritual advice, do something that's going to allow them to also give to themselves, right? Because you can't pour from an empty cup. Damn, 2 of Cups, man. I feel like there's a lot of regret behind you and this person not pursuing this or not trying your best to make it work. Yeah, look at this frugal ass energy. Mad selfish. Not like in a bad way though. It's like, while 4 of Pentacles can definitely speak to greed, when I see it with the 7 of Wands, I feel like this is just more so being very guarded. Like very like, I have to protect what I've worked for, especially if it's that, like maybe, you fell on hard times because of, and you chucked it to, it was because I was dealing with this person and because I was focused on this, that all of this fucked up. And so now you've gotten your shit back together and now you're afraid to step away from it. I can understand that. This could be too that maybe... that's specific. That might not be for everybody, but I'll say it anyway. It's like you might have let somebody move into your house before and it was a disaster. And so now when it comes time to take it to the next level with someone else, like getting engaged, getting married, possibly living together or having children or however it goes, whatever the next step looks like for you guys, you're scared. You're like, oh nah, because the last time I did that, forget it. I ended up homeless. I ended up fucked up, whatever. So it's like now, somebody could have been divorced and, they lost a lot of money because divorces can get really expensive, things like that. And it's like, I'm just getting back to a place where I got my shit together and I really don't, I'm really like, I don't want to, somebody doesn't want to come out of sort of their comfort zone here. Because they are afraid to lose stability. That's what it is. That's what's keeping this relationship sort of at odds or on the rocks is because someone is afraid that they're going to lose all their stability, all their independence. And that is going, like someone doesn't trust themselves to handle this and the rest of their life with care. That is a different message today. Okay. What is your advice? One more because it's, oh boy, I feel like I saw this energy in the collective message yesterday. I do feel like you and this person definitely get to talk, but you see this? Someone is like way more practical and some, like this could be a same-sex relationship, by the way, as well. Also, what happens is both of you are performing out of this masculine energy. No one is able to be the soft, the submissive, no one's able to receive because both of you are too afraid to pour into the other person. But I will say there's one person that is more open to the idea than another. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Aquarius, or a fire sign. Or Libra too. Libra's here. Your advice is to continue to be true to yourself, right? And trust that somebody here, someone is just like, you're not trusting of yourself. You think that it's you don't trust other people, but it's you. It's a reflection of you, really. Like, you need to trust yourself. You need to trust that you know how to make decisions for yourself in the best way. You need to trust that you are capable of, having nice things, having the love of a lifetime, having romance, having you need to understand that you're capable of having it all. Like, you can have it all. You can trust yourself to make the right decisions around this. You can trust your discernment. And you can do so without sabotaging things that are meant for you. Okay? I do feel like you will have a conversation with this person and you'll have a decision to make around that. Spirit is gearing towards, go for it. It's a kindred spirit. We are in retrograde. If this is something that is meant to spin the block at this time, it's for a reason. And not everything that spins the block is meant to take back in. But I do feel like there's some sort of karmic destiny here about this, with the Justice card and the shadow. It just makes sense, especially if you guys are in fact a twin flame or some other high level divine connection. You need to allow yourself to do this. Like, it's important that you go through this, that you allow yourself to receive, because that's the problem with you and this person. You're both in this masculine energy, and there needs to be a balance. You can't both be in masculine energy. Even if you are two men, even if you are two women, somebody has to be, that you have to let somebody in, right? This is like, if I look at this as the two people that I'm talking about, they're not looking at each other. You understand? And it's like, because you're both like, fuck out of here. Somebody needs to cave. Somebody needs to allow for this unconditional love. Somebody needs to allow the affection, allow the vulnerability, and let their guard down. Okie dokie. That's what I have for you, Power One. That was different. That's what I have for you. Okay, moving forward. We'll clean this up, y'all. Power Two. Power Two, if you chose mirror, your incense is near. Let's see what's going on. Power Two. What's your love story? Let's talk about it. Let's see what your love story is. Power Two, excuse me. Hello, burpee burp. I left my drink somewhere, man. Should I go get it? I'm gonna go get it. Give me 1 second. in the fridge. That was a good place for it. Okay. How to Fuchsia's mirror. How to's love story. Ooh, that lavender smells so good. I'm burning lavender, y'all. And it smells so nice. Oh, what the fuck is with everybody in the breakup shit? We got a lot more. Somebody's wearing a mask. Yes. Somebody's a fake ass bitch. Also, I do feel like you can be in separation from your person as well, or this is on the brink of separation. The problem here is quite simple. There's a person here who takes absolutely no accountability whatsoever about any goddamn thing ever. And it's like, here's the thing about people who don't take accountability. They're usually like the chronic problem in the relationship. Because, right, there's nothing I can do wrong. I'm not, they don't realize that they're hurting your feelings, or they don't care that they're hurting your feelings, or they don't care that they are being disrespectful, or they don't care that they're offending you, even in subtle ways. And no one can read a mind, but if I'm telling you that this is bothering me, this is hurting me, and you're like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean it that way. And then you go and you do it again. And I'm like, yo, I just told you that this is bothering me, that this is hurting me. And it's like, oh, it's not even about you though. Like, don't take it so personal. Like, just ignore it or whatever. Like, I'm not even, and it's like, yo, I'm telling you for the 15th time, I don't like this. Can you please stop? Can you please change this? And it's like, oh, you're always making it about something. And it's like, what? You know what I mean? So it's like this person, this is somebody who really doesn't, one of two things. They either really don't realize that they are responsible for everything wrong in the connection because they just refuse to change or listen or compromise, or they physically don't give a fuck. Like, they just don't, and they can't give a fuck. Like, this might be somebody who has, like, I don't know, one of those new things that are going viral, like those new mental health illnesses and shit. I'm not a psychologist, but it's like, this is one of those people that's like, for lack of better words, a sociopath. Like, they don't give a fuck. Like, they don't give a fuck. They don't have any emotional affect. They don't have emotional regulation. Something like that, it doesn't have to be so extreme, but you got to know what you're dealing with. And, I think that people, they misalign information with that stuff all the time. Or they feel like, some people feel like they don't want to go and get help or be diagnosed with certain things because they don't want to be their diagnosis. And it's like, you're not. But it's important that you go do that for yourself and for others, because it's not going to keep you, like, I know people with these conditions who still have very healthy relationships, believe it or not. But they're healthy relationships because they know what they got going on. They go and get the therapy for it, and they understand how to cope. You understand? They're taught these mechanisms and things and behaviors that allow them to function in a healthy way when they're connecting with people. So it's like, I don't know if that's somebody's situation here. Again, it doesn't have to be so extreme for everybody, but it's like, this is a person who really lacks compassion. Like, this person doesn't have a lot of compassion. But then they have this avoidant personality style, where they they fuck shit up and leave, but then they look behind to see if you're chasing them. That's the energy. That's the energy. Gross. All right, what else? Pal 2. I don't know which one of you is like this. It might be you, whoever's looking at this that's like this. And it's like, it's the sabotaging behavior to do all this shit. Oh yeah, somebody could have that problem. I'm telling you, it's like this sabotaging behavior to do all this shit, fuck up on this relationship. And now this, I want to say with sex addiction, it can be physically that, but that card just, when I made this card, yes, it was that was the words I heard. But what I've learned in using them all this time is that it can speak to a lot of addictions, like just pattern behavior that is toxic, like toxic patterns, toxic ways of dealing with things, unhealthy coping mechanisms, etc. I think I need to add that onto the card, like, because it's not just sex for everybody. But it's like, this person, man, what the fuck exactly? This person is like, they fuck shit up on purpose. Like, they come in, they fucking hurry, they get pure chaos, this motherfucker, and then like walks out the door, but like is looking back like, are they following me? Are they chasing me? Are they gonna come? Like, did I do it? It's like a game for them. It's a real game for this person. They want to talk to you, probably because you never fucking came after them. There's a lot of things you don't know about me. I believe that. Like how you're a sick motherfucker for real. But I think there's a lot of things that this person doesn't even know about themselves, okay? Because they did get the limitation and fears card as well. With all this frantic ass energy, it makes sense. They could have a lot of anxiety. This card always reminds me of anxiety because of the way this ghost is reaching out to this woman. I feel like this person, there's a lot about themselves that they have yet to uncover because they refuse to, again, take accountability or at least acknowledge that they have something that is hindering them, right? Something that is keeping them from growing, keeping them from showing up the way they need to, especially in connections with others. And they're realizing it. It's like this person realizes it. They know it. It's almost like impulsive or compulsive. It's like, I don't want to use that example because, again, I don't think it's that crazy. And if it is, my God, please go get help. I'm not using that. Miss it. Skip that. But I'm not using that. Anyway, sorry, y'all. This person has an issue. And they know that they have this issue. But they're unable to take the steps to fix this issue. Okay? And so you might, some of y'all may just have to walk the fuck away from this person, because to know that you have a problem and choose to do nothing about it is a fucking problem. You understand? Like, I don't care if you have bipolar 2. I care if you're doing something about it. You know what I mean? What helps you with this? Are you taking a spiritual class? Are you going to therapy? Are you, looking at webinars? Are you meeting like-minded people? Or what is the work? What does the work look like? You understand? For us to get past this. Because while I feel like I'm very keen on, like, people are not their diagnosis, right? Or, it's a part of who you are, but it's not who you are. But what are you doing to make yourself healthy? What are you doing to make yourself stable? What are you doing to, allow yourself to function in society? What do you know what I mean? Because the reality is, we got to live this life and we're not here alone. We share this fucking space with other people. This earth realm is billions of us out here. So you have to take responsibility for how you're showing up. You know what I mean? And it's like, if this person is somebody who's that selfish, selfish in a way where they're not actually doing work that's conducive for their environment, then you need to remove yourself from said environment. Okay? Damn, and it's serious for somebody. Because there is like a lot of work that this person seems to have to do on themselves, and we all need work. We all need to work on something. But I feel like this person has not even taken one step towards this, and that's the fucking problem. Like, but you want people to sit there and deal with your crazy ass shit? You got me fucked up. How you want somebody to deal with your crazy ass, but you don't want to deal with your crazy ass? You understand? Make it make sense. That's what this person's pissing me. They pissing me clean off. Whoever this is, pal, too. Pissing me clean. Look at that. The golden mirror. I ain't gonna say the word, but I'll let y'all read it. It's right there. You see it. You see the words. Child, I'm telling you, if you're not gonna deal with your own shit, a sabotager. I wasn't making none of this shit up. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided, sabotage, like repetitive, like it's just the same old shit. With self-indulgence, I don't like this energy, man. This person is not using selfish in a good way. They're using it in the darkest and lowest frequency. And it's like, then they looking at you like, oh, you're not gonna chase me. Because this is really it. And this is what people like that really feel like underneath it all. They don't feel like enough. They feel like, you know, this person recognizes I'm a problem, but they're not doing anything to solve this problem. Like, what's your advice? Because this person, I gotta get the fuck out this energy, pal, too. This person's crazy as shit. The hell's going on? What the fuck is going on with this person? What are you supposed to do about this? I don't understand. Yeah, you might be here to teach this person something like that. Like, I feel like before the cards even come out, it's like I think you're meant to hold a mirror up to this person. You're meant to hold a mirror up to this person so that they can see how ugly they are. So that they can see, like, that you have to do something about this. Like, you know, because I feel like, again, I hate to be repetitive, but that's this person's energy. It's the same old shit again and again and again and again and again and expecting different results. You fucking weirdo. It's like, they can see what they look like and they hate what they're looking at. So then what the fuck are you doing about it? I think that's the purpose that Spirit brought you two together, or brought this person in your life, because it's like they want you to take this mask off this nigga. You see how he's looking at himself? Like, it's like, what? So you know that you a problem, but you're not trying to fix the problem? What the fuck? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you can't have it both ways. You can be accepting of who you are. Great, this is who I am. But it's not working out for life, honestly. Like, not just for yourself. It's not working out for you. It's not working around it's not working out for the people around you. It's not working out in society. It's not working out at your jobs. It's not working out nowhere. Like, so what do you plan to do to make this different? And it's like, I think you're supposed to show this to this person in one way or another. Like, you're definitely meant to show them, like, okay, yeah, you ugly. You gonna fix it or nah? Because, bitch, I'm not the one. I'm not coming running after you. I'm not gonna do none of that shit. That's how real it is. My kitten's over there fighting. But yeah, it's like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this person. Yeah, you gotta get, you know, you are meant to teach this person something. I think that you're meant to teach them to, you know, because I think this person wants to be like you somehow, like some way. It's like they see how you are. They see the compassion. They see the drive. They see the stability. They see how you are, you know, like you're, what do you say when that, like you're a problem solver, you know, like you find resolution, you ask the hard questions, and you try to get to the bottom of things. And it's like, damn, I wish I could do that. But like, they don't know how to do that. Well, honey, go talk to a professional so they can help you mimic the shit at least, right? And sociopathy, that I think that's part of the therapy. Again, not a psychologist. Don't even take my advice. Go take the advice of the damn psychologist. Go sign up. But it's like, even if you may never feel the true emotion, you can be taught how to mimic the emotion in a healthy way. You can be taught how to at least understand the emotion, recognize the emotion in another person, so that you'd be like, okay, this, I'm gonna step off this because I'm hurting you, or I'm projecting something, or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? Listen, man, y'all better get the reading and stuff, do something, fix it up. But I do feel like you're meant to teach this person something. You also meant to bring them down a notch, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. It's like something about you is going to humble the fuck out of this energy. It's really going to humble the fuck out of this energy, but like in a way that doesn't break them, but makes them see. Okay? Or makes that, I think you're here to challenge this person to do things that they've never done before, but it's in like a really good way, because they've done all the fucked up shit. They're masters at the fucked up shit. So it's like, now you need to learn how to be nice. You need to learn how to be generous. You need to learn how to be considerate. You need to learn how to be all those things. And I feel like a big part of the lesson that you guys have is to teach that to this person. Whether it's leading by example, whether it's physically just running out of this nigga's life, and you're probably the last fucking bridge they have left. This is an energy that burns bridges everywhere they go. Again, complete chaos. It's like, let me set this place on fire, boom, and then run out, and then realize, oh shit, the bridge is burning. How are they gonna get over here? But mad now that you can't chase them. Child, please. Yeah, I don't think that this is a relationship that's meant to last. If it's already come apart, it's going to stay apart. But understand that you taught this person something new. You set them on a new path, or you've set yourself on a new path. All right, take the energy how it resonates. Yeah, there's progress. It may not look like it. It may look like you've wasted a lot of your fucking time and energy, but honestly, I think it worked out for both of you. You both learned valuable lessons in being together. But I don't think this is somebody that Spirit is encouraging that you stay with. Yeah, no. Look at the 2 cards that fell to the floor. 5 of Wands, Devil. This is not an energy that you want to be with. It's an energy that you want to break free from. I do feel like with all this energy, because I have King of Wands here, 5 of Wands here, the Devil, the Knight of Wands, what kept you there was the sex, probably. More than likely, it's what keeps a lot of people together, but it's not a real reason to stay together. Fuck yourself or find somebody else to fuck. There's a lot of people who know how to fuck. There's a lot of people who get nasty. Don't have to be dealing with this shit. You don't got to be fucking a sociopath to enjoy sex. It doesn't work like that. So yeah, I'm done talking to you, pal, too, because your person pissed me clean off. I hope that you're free of this. My God. All right, moving forward. Sorry if you hated it. Pick another pal. Moving on to pal number 3. As soon as I clean this nasty shit up, Jesus. Ooh, that person was a hot mess. Oh my God, that energy was a hot mess. Girl, bye with all that talking. Y'all don't talk so much when I'm not on camera. The cats are going crazy right now, y'all. They got my nuts. Okay. Pal number 3. If you chose Alum Stone. Alum Stone, as you can see, I've been using. I'm always using Alum Stone. Every, what do you call that? Seasoned and, you know, if it's a priestess who knows what she's doing, she has some Alum Stone in her house, okay? Some of you can be very witchy, okay, for me to just say that out of nowhere, but let's talk about your love life. Pal 3, if you chose Alum Stone, let's talk about your love life. Pal 2 was insane. I wonder if you've been through that phase already. You've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and now you're on the next part. You could be here from Pal 2, hoping and praying for a miracle. I don't think Pal 2 had any redemption, no shade. But hey, Pal 3, this is your time to shine. Pal 3, if you chose Alum Stone. 1 second. What's your love story, Pal 3? Oh, Lord. Twin Flames has come up twice now. I think it came out in Pal 1. You guys can definitely be witchy. You can be seers, oracles, things of that nature. You can be a person who has a lot of premonition. You see things before they happen. You get inkling before they happen. You're a person who's very in tune with your spirit team, with the divine. There is a situation that is about to, I don't want to say close out, but I want to say it's going to be brought to justice. Okay? That's what I want to say. Could be dealing with a Libra, or you could have Libran energy. There's something that is being brought to justice, being brought to balance. And I'm seeing it like that. Like when the scales align, something is being brought into alignment. Thank you. Well, let's see what your person has to say, because this energy is like, I'm almost getting this like mediation. I don't know if this is because of like an actual legality, like divorce or a marriage, right? Because there's mediation for those things. But this could just be you, that like you guys are mediating something, you know. Spirit is bringing this as well into mediation. I think this has a lot to do with somebody who is finally reaping what they sow. And so in doing this, they are, well, they're becoming a better person for it. This is like somebody who's finally ready to elevate, do the right thing, you know, live a different path, live a righteous path, live a path that's, but all those things to say, live a path that is true and authentic to who they are. So that's why I said I didn't want to say that something's coming to a close. For some of you, that is what it means. But it's something that's just being brought into balance, like once and for all. I think this is someone, yeah. This is a person who probably put you through hell at some point. Like through hell and high water, this person put you. And they put you so deep in there that you probably didn't think that you would make it out. And neither did they. But you did. And you did so in a way that is admirable. Like you did it without being like spiteful, vengeful, all the things. Like I think it like at first that might have pissed someone off, but now they're like admiring it. And Spirit has put them through something, if not the same things, worse things, but similar things to what you had to go through. And they're finally understanding like, oh shit. Yeah, and it's like they don't want to come out of it on no petty shit. How else? I mean, it sounds kind of weird, but it's like, let's say somebody was like a cheater, a serial cheater. Like every time that you pissed them off, they went out and they slept with somebody else. That's just how they dealt with shit. Like, anyway, I don't need to be worried about that nigga. I don't need to be worried about that bitch. I'm gonna go get some new pussy. I'm gonna go get some new dick. Whatever. And that's how they got their lick back for everything. And then you left them. And it was like, okay, I'm not dealing with this anymore. Whatever. And in all the time that you guys were separated, they like kept doing whatever they were doing, but you were like working on yourself, going to the gym, reading books, educating, furthering your education, focusing on your work, losing weight, whatever the fuck it looks like for you, right? I'm just saying what it looked like for me. But you know what I'm trying to say? You started to better yourself in a way that had nothing to do with seeking validation elsewhere or fucking your problems away or drinking your problems away. You know what I mean? Like, and so now this person has experienced karma, let's just say that, right? Karma, the gift that keeps on giving. And they're like, fuck. It was so detrimental to them that they couldn't just fuck it away, drink it away, do it, whatever. Or they could, but they realized like, but that didn't improve anything. So maybe I should try to do it how this person did it. It's like you inspired them in a way that makes them feel like, I don't have to be I don't have to do this. I don't have to, hi, I'm working. I don't have to get up under somebody to get over somebody. I don't have to get up under some toxic shit to get over, you know, my heartbreak or my last situation or whatever it is. It's like this is someone who's actually learning from their mistakes. And in doing so, and in light of the retrograde, they could be trying to spin the block now, even if not to be with you, to learn from you. Maybe this person wants to have a conversation. Because I feel like for a lot of you, you've moved on already. You probably already have like a good life, a stable life. There's so much I want to tell you. You probably are already doing well. And so now this person wants to, damn, I just saw, yep, I'll be back for you someday. This person wants to learn from you. They want to know how you were able to do that and how they can start, or how they can sort of follow in that footstep. They are also realizing that they should have been more open with you about a lot of things. But the truth is, this person didn't feel like they were enough for you. And you were probably the best thing that happened to them in terms of connection. But this is someone who, they envy you. And envy is a terrible word to use, but I have to say it that way. Because that's what it is. And I feel like, though, it's jealousy does one of two things to people. I mean, it's usually the second thing, which is the worst thing. But it either inspires you to, I could have that too, or it makes you absolutely batshit crazy and makes you want to snatch it away from whoever has it, because you don't believe in yourself enough to attain the same thing, right? So you'll know where this person stands, right? You have to use your discernment. But I feel like it's one of those things, like, I envy you, but like not in a way that is super, like I want to hurt you about it. It's just like, damn, I wish I knew how to do that. I wish I could do that. And it's inspiring. I want to say it's more the inspirational part, because I feel like this person is going to verbalize to you, like, teach me. Teach me how to be that way. Teach me how to do that. Tell me what you did. Tell me how you made it past this, you know? And I feel like this can be someone that you may help. I felt like that was in one of the other piles. Like, there's something, that is the red thread here. I want to say with all three piles, to some degree, it's like you're teaching this person. It's a teaching moment. It's this karmic lesson, right? Karma is on this card. And karma is about what? Reaping what you sow. What goes around comes around, and learning the lesson. You're like, you have to learn. It's not to hurt you. It's not to harm you. It's not to embarrass you. It's not to humiliate you. It's not to make you feel jealous or make you feel a type of way. It's to make you learn. It's to make you grow. It's to force that uncomfortable growth. You understand? But you can't grow if you're comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, you got to get uncomfortable. It's going to get weird. Shit's going to get weird for a little bit. It has to, or it won't change. This person has a lot of pleasant memories of you. And they look at you with kindred eyes. I don't think, that's what I said, I don't feel like the jealous is like this hurtful energy. I feel like it's admirable. I feel like it's like, damn, I wish I was more like you. I wish I would have handled things better. I wish I would have handled them the way you would have handled them. I wish, you know, that was my mindset sometimes. And they could physically, I feel like for some of you, this person is physically asking, like, can you help me? Can you show me? Can you teach me? Idealism. Could be a Gemini. Like, it's like this person wants to change. They want to be different. This is somebody who wants it. You know, I don't think Pal 2 was the person who wanted it. This is curiosity, right? This is also the divine intervening. I'm working. Okay. This is also somebody who, the divine is intervening because it's time for this person to walk in their purpose. And let me tell you something about people with purpose. They have the worst backstory. It's always like that. The chosen always have the hard knock life, the terrible decisions that have led them to this place. Like, God has to take you through hell before you can walk on water. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what I'm getting from this energy. You might have looked at this person at one time like they were your rival, like they were somebody who was jealous, like they were somebody who was a hater, and touche. But I feel like they've learned from that. Yep, Strength card could be a Leo. Ten of Swords is behind that. This person has learned a valuable lesson. So have you. You've learned many things in being together. Now, are you going to reunite with this person? I don't know. Let's find out. I do feel like regardless, you will talk, you will work together. It may just stay friendly. It may just be business. Like, this is, straight business. Like, I'll help you out. I'm going to help you with this. But, like, you got to keep it moving. And that's fine. Yep. That's hilarious. Let's get one more. Slow and steady. That's the Lovers at the bottom. So definitely could be twin flame because that did come out for you. Look, Gemini energy again, very strong. 9 of Cups reverse, 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. You might feel physically attracted to this person right away because I do feel like with these energies and all the fire and the Leo is here very strong. And fire and air together are what they breathe. It gets bigger. So I would say probably gonna fuck this person again. Will it be a full-on relationship? No. But do I think that you have a true connection? Yes. It may, now I want to say with this, it may not serve you to get physically involved with this person, but I do feel like it is imperative that you're giving to one another in one way, shape, or form. Like I said, some of you might just keep it business, like, no love, no extracurricular activities. But I think that that's difficult with this connection, especially if you have a deep connection, a deep-rooted connection. This person wants stability. They want to achieve permanence. You see it says growth, flexibility, endurance, right? With that palm tree, that's what it is. But a palm tree never falls. You might see that shit leaned all the way over, but it don't crack. Like, it's very strong. It's very flexible. And so there's something about being flexible with this energy and feeling secure in doing so, okay? This person is inspired by you. They admire you, and they want to be more like you. They want you to show them. They want, and they yearn for this. They want it with you. But for some of you, again, you might be in a place where it's like, nah, we're not doing that. Grim Reaper and talking. You might feel like, no, I've moved on. I'm okay. But I can help you. I feel like a lot of you are mature enough, strong enough, resilient enough to do that. Others of you are not. And if you're a person who gives into temptation very easily, soulmates on the bottom, then I wouldn't, because you'll probably just play yourself into the game too soon. Some of you don't trust this person at all, and that's rightfully so. So it's not, if you don't trust them, then it's probably not best to get physical with them. But I think that a lot of you are mature enough to handle a conversation and let this person know, like, I'm just not there anymore, but I'm glad that you're growing. I hope that, I wish you well, and if I can help you in any way, I will. Yep. Unconditional love at the bottom again, man. That kisses kept coming out. I think for now, this person is probably just keeping a lookout. But also what I want to say with this energy is that this is them watching you. This is them watching, but not for creepy reasons, but for reasons of admiration. Like I said, it's like a little kid mimicking their mom, or their dad. Like, kids, they do what you do. Like, if your kid sees you doing yoga every day, they're going to start doing yoga. If a kid sees you, their dad doing push-ups, they're going to start doing push-ups. Like, it's like it's that kind of energy where this person is kind of watching you to learn from you, not to take away or be like a petty energy. But I will say, for those of you who, again, use your discernment, you feel like this person can't be trusted, or you're not at a space where you can take what they say at face value, then I wouldn't. I would keep my distance. I wouldn't, because, again, there's that two sides of jealousy, right? When I said I envy you, I explained that. So is there anything else? You have to make a decision, okay? You're going to have to make a decision. It may seem confusing at first, but pay attention to your dreams, the signs and synchronicities, especially if you're a witchy girl. And you'll know where to go from there, okay? You'll know where to go from there. That's all I have for you, Pile 3. This was an interesting read. Book your personals. Love, light, and abundance.